Hey guys. All right, I was playing around with the video while I was going and it started looping itself. I don't know what that was about. And I'm talking in my own head. So that was awesome. Hey, I wanted to show you all something. You'll notice my top icon has changed because I got the most amazing drawing from Cartoon Alley, which is I asked her to do a logo for me or a sticker for me that was metal detecting, and I wanted to show that first. And then we were gonna cruise over to, um, heading Metal Detecting NC's new video he just put out because I wanted to look at it and I couldn't, see it at the premiere, so we were gonna check that out. We've got Sherilyn Martin is here, good to see you. Hot Mess Fishing's in the house. Paula Armandiras is here as well. We're gonna give people some time to tool on in. We're starting so late today, but I had to get dinner on the table and things before I could get going. I am gonna put a link up if anybody wants to come hang out today, and we're gonna do a little show and tell as well. So I asked Patty sent me some stuff. Here's the link to come on up. Patty sent me some stuff in my phone, but I asked her to email it to me so that we can share it. And if anybody else would like to share something that they have found, they can either come up on screen and share it, or they can um, you can email me, iamdetecting@gmail.com, and I'll put that up here. So just getting things going here. It is so weird to be back in town, I have to say. I took off down south for 2 weeks, went driving around and detecting around all over between, let's see, we went to Kansas, Nebraska, um, Oklahoma, and Texas. And we were sort of looking in different places and stuff, which was kind of cool. Um, all right, so I'm going to pin this at the top. Let me do that real quick. And Alicia's here. Hey, hi, how are you doing, girl? And did you get my email I sent you? Um, Let me see here if I can star that. There's the StreamYard link. And I don't know if we can pin it to the top. That's what I was hoping to do. Here we go. Pin message, not star message. There we go. So I'm starting to plan my trip for detecting the Heartland. And I was debating heading over to Indiana for a few days in between because there is a Wisconsin metal detecting slash magnet fishing benefit for St. Jude's over Memorial Day weekend. But we decided that we're not going to try to do everything all at once. We're going to push the Indiana trip out because we'd like to do is I would like to do Indiana at a time when the homeowners can actually be there on site and they will be out. So we have to reschedule that for a time that'll work for them too. And let's see here. Silas is here. Good to see you. We're gonna do, let's see. First of all, I want to share screen. I want to show you my new sticker thing. So let's do this. And I'm going to put my address up, my email address, so that if anybody would like to share something that they have found lately, you can email me to iamdetecting@gmail.com. But let me go ahead and share screen. And let me see. Let's go window. I want to show you this. This is absolutely beautiful. Actually, I think it's beautiful. Um, let me see. I have to do this. Put this back down. There we go. Can you guys see that okay? So this is Cartoon Alley, who is Incognito's daughter, drew me this for a metal detecting sticker, and I just thought she did a beautiful job. Look at Bella. She did a beautiful job with Bella. I did ask her to see if she could grow Bella a little bit more because Bella's actually bigger than that, but we'll see how that if that works out. But I just thought that was really neat, and yeah, she made this. I'm going to make new stickers with it, and I'm thinking about also changing to for that to my for my channel little icon. What do you guys think? Ooh, Silas says he just bought batteries and put in his MXT yesterday, ready to do a little hunting. That's awesome, Silas. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grow screen. And I could close a few extra things that I have open that don't need to be as well, because we're gonna try not to have any lag today. So to do that, we're gonna close out everything but what we really need. Yes, Silas, definitely send me a picture of the coin. You can send it to imdetecting@gmail.com, or you can come up on screen as well if you want to talk about the coin. I'd be curious. You said you found it when you were a little kid. So how old were you and what machine were you using and all the good stuff? Let me know. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to hide this for now. Let's go ahead and there we go. I just wanted to show you guys the sticker and stuff, and I just got those ordered. Oh, if you are in need of stickers, Zoog Monster's doing a deal right now. You can get 250 stickers, which is a whole lot of stickers for like 69 bucks. And I think that's a pretty good deal because otherwise I think you get like 100 for 19.99 or something. And that's just, I think that's much better. So how's everybody been? We have been really just kind of hanging out here. And let me just check something real quick while I've got you guys on screen. I asked Mike, and he said we have permission to show this metal detecting video, and I want to pull it up and put the link to it so you guys could check it out. And I want to watch it as well, but I'm afraid if I try to play it on screen, the sound's not going to render because it's going to come through my ear. But let me just put up metal detecting NC. Got a link to his channel. It's right here. And he premiered the video tonight. It was called Cladman. And there is a clip from what I gave him in there. And so I want to check it out real quick. But I want to see if there's a way. Yeah, see, it's going to play in my head. So I'm going to put a link to the video. Hey, Darren. Let's see here. This is beautiful. I wish I could play it on screen, but I'm gonna do save this, and I am gonna put the link. You guys gotta go up and check it out independently, so I'm just making a comment on it so that he knows we hit it, and, yeah, definitely check out his channel if you haven't done so. Now, I think everybody does have a Blue Wrench, so if you do have a Blue Wrench on the channel, please feel free to check out each other's channels as well, and, Darren Smith's in the house. Good to see you, Darren. And I'm going to keep an eye on my email so that we can, I can be sure to share stuff as it comes up. Patty Disharoon is going to send me stuff he found as well, and or she found as well. And let's see here. I'm just checking. I was just checking, see if anybody else sent stuff over to share. I have way too many emails in here because I have not gotten. Let's see. Legend Detector is on sale now. Sports 365 has the Legend for $3.99, and that's for the regular one, or the Pro Pack for $4.99. So that's amazing. I wonder what's up with that. Hold on, let me see. No, Pro Pack is $5.99, so that's less than I paid, and you can get it with just the wireless headphones for $4.99. And so if it's on sale with this channel, it's probably on sale with all the retailers because they set the prices directly. So kind of interesting. I did have a malfunction when I was down in Texas with my Legend. My headphones stopped working, and I was actually in a bind because we were I was ready to do the hunt, and, there were people hunting with Garrett, there were people hunting with, all sorts of things. Hold on, I wanna check something real quick. Um, but apparently the people that were hunting with the Garretts were having issues with, the people that were there using multi-frequency on the Minelab, the machines were interfering with the Garretts, so it was causing all sorts of trouble. I don't know, this is something that, Rachel, Jersey Ray Diggs was explaining, and I tried to well, for starters, I was gonna use my Legend, but then the headphones weren't working, and, they are just like DOA, and I have to get them sent in. So then the first day I tried to use my, AT Max, but it was, kind of interfering with all the other AT Maxes that were on the field, and so it wasn't the best. I kept losing signal, and I really, wasn't real happy with the results. So I ended up, um, borrowing a pair of headphones from Patty DeSharoon saved my butt. She is awesome. We hunted with her on was it Friday before? And she has the Legend as well, and she wasn't using her wireless headphones, so I asked if I could borrow them, and she said yes, and then I told her I would send her replacement headphones, but she opted to get the new, coil, the LC was it LG24 coil instead? And so then I went everywhere looking for the coil for her, and it sold out all over the place. So I ended up, driving back over to where she lives. She was like an hour away from where we were hunting, and so I hunted with my LG24 coil all weekend, and then I drove over and gave her the coil at the end of the hunt, and so that was our trade, and so now I have 2 pairs of headphones. My other headphones need to be sent in because 'cause they're still under warranty. Oh, Patty, you saved my butt. Are you kidding? You're awesome, and I cannot tell you how much that meant to me that I could hunt and not and use my Legend for the second day hunting. The only reason I didn't do it the first day is I still had to pair it, and they just set it up. So, the first day I tried to use the AT Max, and it was just not I don't know, it just wasn't working real well for me. I mean, I found some stuff, but it just wasn't working as well as it should. So, but yeah, Patty is a superstar. You guys, if you ever get a chance to get down to Texas and go hunting with her, definitely do it. We had a really good time. We even went back and hunted together again on Sunday, and I brought Rachel with me from Jersey Ray Diggs, and the two of us went back there and hung out and stuff for a bit. So that was really fun. And yeah, I'll have footage of this stuff. I will put together a video and get that out there along with like a little slideshow from the hunt because we had fun. I got to meet some people that I had never met. That were just people I knew from YouTube. Tri Valley Diggers was there, which was really cool. I met him and his dad, and I got to meet Aqua Chigger and Gypsy and some other people, and it was just a really good time. Patty says she loves the coil. She's been swinging her Legend. So, is that working for you weight wise? I'm just wondering is if it's stressing your shoulder or if it's working out. I'm just curious. And let me know if you've emailed me the show and tell stuff. Oh, yeah, you did. So we will get that going as well. I did get another email about some guy wants me to wants to send me product and on YouTube and wants me to send product on Amazon and wants me to review it for him. Let's see. He sent me a folding handsaw. I asked him if this stuff was in my niche, and it's like, no, not really. A tape measure? No, I'm not going to use that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh guys, so let's see if I can pull up. I got to show you this. This is really funny. Let me just pull this up here so you guys could check this out. Guillaume Barnaby's in the house. Good to see you. And I have got to get your package in the mail. Now that I'm back, I have to play catch up and try to get everything done that I didn't get done before I left. I did get a bunch of packages out, but I still owe some more, including Headed to the Creek. Brian, he was ripping me a new one for not having get his t-shirt out there, and I have to get that out. Plus, I think I have some more on the pool table I got to get going. And Marty V, I think I'm just going to bring you stuff when I come out because I'm going to get to hunt with Marty Verstal um, later this month when I got to Detecting the Heartland. So that's really cool. Okay, so I got to turn this back on. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Patty's thing, but I just got distracted for a minute by this guy wrote me and asked if I would if he wants to basically have me review his products on my videos, right? And I asked him, I said, well, are these products in my niche? Hey, Retired Rob is here. Good to see you. And and so I was like, okay, and so he sends me this list of products. That's what we're looking at here. And I'm gonna see if I click on it, if they come up on screen. Oh yeah. So this is what he's suggesting I review for his channel. First of all, it's some sort of pruning saw. Yeah, we use those all the time in detecting, right? And then I was like, okay, well, tape measure? No, probably not. And then this is the grand thing. It had me laughing. Yeah, how many people here in the group definitely put on their fake braided curls before they go metal detecting? Because like I'm all on that, definitely, right? Um, I don't know what else is in here, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh yeah, some dude in a yeah, totally not gonna click on the rest of these. We'll do one more. That's it. And a rear spoiler for my BMW. Yeah, I'm totally going to order that and use that directing. Silas, yes, I got the shirts in right before I left for Texas. I just haven't mailed them yet. So I need to get that going and I will get caught up hopefully within the next week. So yeah, the fake hair thing, I think I should get one and start giving them out on the channel. So yeah, thank you, Kiami. It has been crazy trying to balance out the metal detecting versus the live streams. And this month, I will only be live streaming for the next 3 weeks on Mondays, for the next 3 Mondays. And then at the end of the month, on Memorial Day weekend, when we get back from camping, we will do the Groovy Loser Wheel. So, and we'll definitely have to try to make up the time at some point. But weekends have been crazy. We just got back from Pier Saturday. My son was in the 4-H shoot, and so he was actually shooting competition archery with all the kids all over the state in his first year. So that's what we did Saturday, and then we went detecting on Sunday. And now that it's starting to warm up here, I'm going to be spending all my weekends detecting and then trying to get caught up on work because I ditched out of work for 2 weeks as well. So that's what we're working on here. Now let me close out these stupid other windows here. I just had to, I'm sorry, did get distracted by the mail thing, but I just had to show you the braided hair thing was really funny. Louis Villarreal, hey, I don't know why you didn't come over and say hi to me at the Garrett hunt because Rach said she saw you and she even gave you something, right? and she was staying with me and we were just kind of, I don't know, we just didn't quite connect. I'm sorry about that. That would have been nice to meet you in person. Um, I actually was hanging out mostly with Jersey Ray Diggs because she was staying with us at our cabin, and I had my son with me who opted not to go to the metal detecting stuff except for the last day he came out when they were giving out prizes. He came and hung out, but most of the time he decided he'd rather hang out in the cabin and watch and binge on Netflix. So we let him. He's old enough to do that. So let's see here. I am going to see. First of all, remember I promised show and tell. So let's see. First of all, we've got Silas, the first silver that he found when he went metal detecting with his dad. He let me hunt half the yard and I found this. My dad put it in a 2x2 and wrote when and where it was found. So that's very cool. Congratulations. And he found that August 19th, 1981. So that is very cool. And that's a neat thing to have that you'll always remember hunting with your dad as well. A Benjamin half and a prospecting voucher. Well, that's really cool. I didn't score a Benjamin half from her, and I actually let her stay in our hotel. But it's okay. We got to hang out, and she did buy us dinner at Denny's one night, so I got that, I guess. Um, but yeah, she did really good as far as she was going to the far back where they were doing the hunt when they were doing silver hunt. She was going way across the field on the far thing, and I guess they'd seeded a lot of stuff out there. And plus basically what they did is they took this cow pasture that had had bulls in it up until a few days before the hunt. So there were fresh cow patties all over the place, and some of the stuff they seeded right underneath the cow patties. So that was super awesome. And I was opting not to chase for silver tones under fresh cow patties. That just wasn't for me. Oh wow, Silas says he was just turned 11 when he found that. That sort of thing would hook you for life, you know? I'm serious. That is amazing. I never hunted with, my parents, we camped a lot, but we were never into that. But that would have been really neat if I'd done something like that with my dad back in the day. So, Lewis, if you want to come up and talk about I would love to hear what your take was on the I'd love to hear what your take was on the hunt and how you did as well. And we put the link to StreamYard back up. If you want to come up and chat. You don't have to go on screen if you don't want to, but I'd be curious. Patty says she got a Civil War bullet and an autographed pic of Gypsy Jules. That is awesome. And yes, somewhere I have Tanner got an autographed picture from Gypsy, and I also have an autographed picture from Aquachigger as well, but I'm not sure where. I'm sure that it's here. I'm just not sure where it is after the hunt. Let's see. We're going to pull up Patty's show and tell next. So we're going to go see what she's got here. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. She got a sterling silver heart, and it says 925 China on it. Kind of an interesting front to it. I don't know what that's about. I wonder, have you cleaned that up? How does it look now? Or is that cleaned up, the cleaned up version? You couldn't avoid smelling like cow manure after the hunt. You're right. And the thing was, and I don't know if everybody got this thing, but when we were out in the pasture, I got bit by something. And then I had these two big like welts on my leg that looked like bites. I don't know. And then they broke open and then they immediately got infected because I was crawling around the cow patties and stuff. So I was struggling with that. Our whole trip I had it's pretty much healed up now. I still have a band-aid on it. I can't show you. But it's yeah, I had gotten these weird, ugly, I don't know what bites you in Texas, but something when you're out digging, you get these weird, like, here, I don't know if you guys can see this. You get weird bites from something or other, and they immediately like itch like crazy and they take forever to heal. And I'm still healing up for them, and it's been like, this was earlier this last month, so it's been like 3 weeks. Patty says she hasn't cleaned it yet. Well, I think that's going to clean up real nicely. Do you have one of those ultrasonic jewelry cleaners? Because I use that when I find jewelry, and that usually works real well for cleaning. And I actually did find a silver ring when I was hunting in Jefferson, but I don't have my finds with me in here. I think they're in the car as well. So no show and tell for me today. We'll do that when I do my video. And then we have a token about the dinosaurs, age of the dinosaurs, Mesozoic era, and it has the Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, Brontosaurus, and the top one, I cannot quite read what that says. It starts with a C. Don't know. It's some sort of other source. I don't know. That's really cool though. And it looks like maybe an aluminum token. Pretty cool though. It was copyright 1988, so not super old. Oh, wow. Lewis says that he got a 5-ounce silver bar and won 1.7 grams on the last prize giveaway that was donated by a couple in the crowd. Wow. Well, you did really well. Congratulations. Now, do you live in Texas normally, or did you travel far to come to the hunt? 'Cause I think Jersey Ray, with the exception of Digger Dawn, who flew in, but she flew in on Garrett's dime, um, I think Gypsy Ray was one of or, not Gypsy Ray, not Gypsy Ray, Jersey Ray. Rachel was one of the farthest people driving in. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Aquachick if he flew in or if he drove in, but she drove, and it was like a serious 20-hour drive, something like that, to get out there. For me, it was basically it's like 15 hours from South Dakota to Texas, and I did it over a few days because we drove down to Kansas, spent a few days hunting a homestead in Kansas, and then drove the rest of the way. So I split it up. Um, Probably won't do that again. Yeah, it was. Oh well, isn't that convenient? Now, why didn't you invite me to come hunt in your neighborhood park when you were done, Lewis? Because that would have been fun. Just saying. Um, Now when we drove down, it was both days took a lot longer than we expected to get down there between road construction and everything else. On the way back up, we split up the trip and we were going to go to Oklahoma and then Kansas and then Nebraska. But my husband decided to surprise me and come meet me in Nebraska, except we had the days mixed up and I had to get there a day earlier than I had planned. Well, I didn't know. If I'd known, I totally would have been like, "Yes, let's go hang out." Because I was down in Texas for I was there for 10 days, all in all. So I went down, I was in Garland, we hunted with Patty in Mesquite, and then I was in Canton, and then we went over to Marshall, hunted in Marshall, and then I went up and I spent a couple days up in Jefferson, and then headed out from there and went up to Oklahoma. So, was running all over the place, kinda having fun. And, see now, yep, you guys now you're gonna have to get together and go hunting. I'm just saying, because that would be really fun. And, unfortunately, I did I did a bad thing. When I was in Texas, I gave my other phone to my son because I wanted him to be entertained on the trip. I let him, start up a Pokemon Go account, and so we spent so much time chasing around these stupid Pokestops so that he could refill his Pokeballs and get things. Hi, Connie, it's good to see you. I missed you too. Everywhere else we drove, I could have almost driven by and visited you on the way back up. Just saying, we were on the road forever. And, I have to remember to get my husband to change the oil in my car because I put like 3,500 miles on my car in just 2 weeks, something like that. But, Lewis, Mesquite to Canton is only 40 minutes. So it would be 40, 45 minutes, something like that. Really close by. You guys could pick a spot in between or go out. Patty's gotten in for a really cool county park. You should go head over and hang out with her because, that place has so many acres and we didn't even dent the surface. And I guess they do some club hunts there too, which if I lived in that area, I would totally be hunting, like doing club hunts, because that would be fun. Off-road adventures here. Good to see you and welcome. If anybody doesn't have a blue wrench and needs one, definitely let us know. I do know we do have a wheel spin coming for Stickman Outdoor Adventures, who won on Coin and Round. So if he comes in, we're going to give him a spin tonight. And let's go back to this. This was just showing some of Patty's recent finds. If anybody would like to share their finds that they found this year or this past month, shoot me an email with pictures to iamdetecting@gmail.com and we'll share them with the group so you guys can have a venue for showing what all you got. So, which is cool. And I really should have brought the silver ring that I found at that church in. And then I found a couple rosy dimes at the farmstead and some. Oh, we were hunting in, gosh, this was in Nebraska. We went to this one park and I found two pocket knives, a silver spoon, And I found a skate key, and the skate key, it's the very first time I've ever found a skate key, and I just thought that was actually really cool. Plus, I got an Indian head penny from 1903 in the park, so that was totally worth it. That place, I will definitely go back and hunt there again because it was a beautiful little town, and it had these huge parks, lots of room, and even if the parks had been hunted, they hadn't been hunted very thoroughly if I found all that stuff. Just didn't find any silver in the park, so somebody may have done some silver shooting. Let's see if we've got the other part of this. Is there the back of the? Okay, Patty, is that the same token, or did you get two dinosaur tokens, or is that the reverse? You'll have to let me know. And Connie, I did want to let you know that I am not going to be able to make the Memorial Day weekend magnet fishing thing in Wisconsin. I did look at my schedule and what I can and cannot do, and decided that I need to get back so that I can work the rest of that week, and I can't drive back and forth and back and forth. So instead, we're going to be camping Memorial Day weekend locally, and we're going to have to try to make that next time. So I just wanted to let you know. I know you were kind of up in the air about going as well. So, and Patty says this is the other side of the same token. So it's got an Allosaurus on one side, and I can't quite read the words right after that, but the Allosaurus is also listed here. Oh, it says Jurassic Age underneath. And so does this one also say? Nope, that doesn't say Jurassic Age. I don't know what that says. But apparently these, each one of these animals has, it says like this one I think says Cretaceous Age. That one definitely says Cretaceous. And the top I think probably says Jurassic. And I don't know. I still can't. I think that says Coleophysis, something like that. I'm not real familiar with that dinosaur. Oh, your nephew backed out too? So, and you were going to ride with your nephew, right? Oh, cool, Louis. I will check that in just a minute. We're going to go through and do these ones first. And yeah, I was kind of thinking I was going to drive out to the Detecting the Heartland and then run home, get my husband and run back. But that is so much time on the road. And after all the driving we did in Texas, I decided to cut that back a little bit. Um, well, you know what, Connie? We're going to have to figure out a way to do kind of a girls' hunt sometime and maybe get a few other people involved. I think that'd be really fun. Well, we'll just have to figure something out. Do a Midwest ladies hunt. I think that would be fun. And Chew's in the house. Good to see you, Chew. It's been a while. And let's see here. We're gonna go and see what else we got here. Looks like we got a ring, and it looks like it's all. It looks like it may be clad. Does that say 925 anywhere on it, or? Oops, I went past it. Or is that a clad ring? And have you thought about getting a ring mandrel, Patty? You can get them, and what you do is use them to reform a ring. So when you find one that's all bent up, you basically just run it on a ring mandrel, and that will it will fix it basically. And I have one in my hobby room. I'll have to show that sometime. Oh, that is Big Silver 925. Awesome. I bet that's going to clean up really nicely as well. Let's see, I'm just trying to follow chat as well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop off for just a second. You guys can hang out and watch. I want you to go over and watch Cladman real quick. And during this, I'm going to play it on screen so we'll know that much time. But I want you to go to it and like it and stuff. And I'm going to go see if I can grab that mandrel real quick because I want to show you what it is. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and play this in the meantime, but you're not going to hear it because it runs through my headset and it's not going to play on the video. You're going to have to actually go to the link on the screen and go check it out real quick. Cartoons and Collecting's in the house. Enjoy this short 4-minute video, and I will be right back because I am going to figure out if I can find that real quick. But that's what I'm hoping to do is I want to show you guys what a ring mandrel looks like and why you should have one. All right. Ah, I'm going to pause that out. Sorry about that. I did go look in my jewelry case and it is, my ring mandrel is MIA, but I will find one so I can show you what I was talking about. Let's do it this way instead. Because they're not terribly expensive. You can use them for sizing as well. Um, and I'm just going to show you here. So basically, here I think the cheapest one looks like this, $10. Oh, here's $8.99. Let me see here. Sort by price. And what you're looking for, I have to go a few over here. I have all sorts of stuff here. Okay, here we go. Here you go. You can get this. This one's not metal. And what you're going to want to do is actually get one. If you get one that's metal, you can form your ring on there. So let's do, try this again. I saw one for $7.99, I think. Let me just see here. Oh, this would even work. You could use a wooden one, but this one is like, it's got $4 shipping, so it doesn't help. Okay, here we go. This will work. And this is cheap and cheerful. I love this. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. And what you do if you have a bent up ring is you would actually just work it on the end and then you would slowly work it up to whatever size it fits on and it will round it out as you use it. Oh, Connie says she's used a plastic one. Oh, Cartoons and Collecting, you are awesome. Cartoons and Collecting drew me a picture of the barbecue owl, or was it Copper Owl? We were making barbecue owl jokes, and he drew a picture of barbecue owl, and I'll show you guys on the screen. Oh, absolutely. Oh, and Connie says you can get a plastic one; it works well. But this one here is this is a really good price actually. It's $4.71, free returns, free shipping, and should do everything you need. And in fact, if I cannot find mine, I'm just going to add that to cart just in case I can't find it. And then I'll save it for later so that it's on here. There we go. All right, I want to show you guys the Cartoons and Collecting owl because it was really cool. But let's go through the rest of these pictures real quick, and then I'll switch over. And I know Lewis sent me something too that he wanted to share, so we will do that in a minute. So these are her finds. And now, were these at the park by your house or the school? Just curious. And this actually looks like it was silver and it got broken. There's actually ways you can mend those as well, because I can do jewelry repair. I actually learned how to do welding for jewelry years ago. It kind of shows you. I like the little stormtrooper foot, stormtrooper leg. That's pretty cool. You got a lot of stuff here. Very cool. Old school lock. And that ring is actually really pretty. And that could totally be straightened out. What you can do is actually, if you work that up a mandrel, you can use a rawhide hammer to kind of you sort of gently tap around it to get it into place, and then you don't want to use a metal on metal, but if you're using something soft or a little leather mallet, that would work as well. So cartons and collecting. Here, I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Let me change screens real quick, and I want to pull up the cart. Is it okay if I show them the owl? Because I think that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, inbox, and let me pull up cartoons and collecting. I want to show you guys. This was really funny, I thought, the barbecue owl. Let's see here. It doesn't have the picture. Hold on. Okay, I have the I don't think that's the one. Let me just see if I can find it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I think I have to look at it twice. This way. All right, I got it. Let me add this to stream. And this is it. This is amazing. Can you guys see that okay? So I don't remember why we were on one of Coining Around streams, and for some reason we got to barbecuing owl or something. And so I asked Cartoons and Collecting to make me to draw a picture of an owl manning a barbecue and have with a caption, "Tastes just like chicken." and that's what he came up with, and he sent it over to Matt. So I thought that was actually really cool. And you'll have to let me know if I can send you some money via PayPal or via something or other to pay for your postage and whatever, because I think that's amazing. And I wanted to compensate you. So shoot me an email and just let me know if you have PayPal or what it is that will work best. Okay. And other than that, we're going to go ahead and go back to Louis Villarreal sent his Garrett loot, and we're going to take a look and see what he got. Holy cow, look at that. He got a bunch of Lost Treasure magazines. He got tons of coins and bullets. I mean, you did really well. Looks like you got an SLQ. I don't know why you got $50, but that's cool. He got $50 too. Now, I did get some of the little Garrett loot stuff, the little giveaways, and I was going to put them into a duck race later if you guys want to race for a Garrett sewing kit. Or they had Garrett spoons. They had these little Garrett chili bowls and some other stuff. I'm not sure what that black thing is because I didn't get one of those. You have to tell me what that was. Hey, Brad Welch is in the house. Good to see you, Brad. We're just kind of hanging out, kind of getting back into the swing of things. And we were talking about the Garrett Memorial Hunt because a few of us went to that last month. And this is actually really cool. This is Louis Villarreal. He took a picture of all his goodies he got at the hunt, and he got so many. He got an event voucher for some kind of gold prospecting thing, and he got 1.7 grams of gold, and he also got, oh gosh, all sorts of goodies. Let me see if I can zoom in on this at all. I kind of want to look at it a little better. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what this black thing is because I didn't get one of those. They must have given a $50 token found at the hunt. Good job. You know, I found 3 gold tokens at the hunt, but they were all for last year's. There were 3 last year gold tokens when I was free hunting. And that, and then I found one more token that was also for the prior year. And then I found 2 pieces of jewelry out on the grounds. And I don't remember what else. I kind of, somewhere, it must be in the car still. I have my little box of treasures I got from the hunt because I got some of those bullets and stuff. And they did the relic hunt. I found a fair number of the 3-ringer bullets and things. And I did get a silver, what was that? A 2021 silver Kennedy that was must be a proof because it was pure silver. And then I did get a Ben Franklin as well. Didn't get any SLQs. And got some Indian head pennies and a few things. But you did way better than I did, just so you know this. I think I was a little distracted by just the people and everything that was going on, that I wasn't really focused on running out there and doing like my best competitive hunt fest thing. Cartoons and Collecting says, I'm working on a drawing for God is Great. He's a teacher in Japan. So I use the word teacher and knowledge in Japanese. Oh, that is wonderful. So are you going to do something clever, like start making your drawings like into merch? Because I think it'd be cool if you made them available like as t-shirts or stuff as well. And I think that that would be really fun to have. I've seen some of the stuff you've drawn. It's been amazing. Um, Brad, it depends on what you can ship under a couple ounces, because that's really, I don't want it to be a fortune for you to mail. If it is a fortune for you to mail, it'd be better to order a set when they have them on sale here and ship them to me directly. And then you could send me, when they do like a deal, when they have 100 or whatever. But if you want to just send me like a handful of them, that would be amazing. And just, email me and I'll get you my address. And we will, go from there. I did just order, Zoog Monster had a deal for 250 stickers, or yeah, 250 stickers for 69 bucks. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I just ordered, Cartoon Alley just drew me a little Julie here. I'll show you. She made me this, her dig and detecting. She's still working on it because I would like her to make the dog bigger, because my dog is huge. She like comes up to my waist. And so, but I went ahead and ordered this version. She's going to also put me in a cornfield because we don't do much beach detecting here as much as I would love to. We are more in the cornfield. So she's kind of working on that for me, and I think that's going to be fun. But at any rate, yeah, this was an amazing amount of loot that you found here, and I wish that I could say that I found all that stuff, but no. But I had fun, and I would definitely consider going down again. I would just kind of rethink a little bit about how I tried to do it. Um, I took my big SUV because we were stuck in snow and we could not get my car over to the mechanic for an alignment. And so I ended up getting 12 miles to a gallon there and back. Yay. Um, but on the other hand, we had the big vehicle and we kind of needed it up on the hill. We stayed on the mountain. This is above the Canton Flea Market thing. And there's no way with those weird rutty roads that we would have been able to make it in a regular car. I would have bottomed out. So that worked out. Um, Next time if we go, I'm gonna go hang out at my cousin's for a few extra days over in Garland before we head over, because we could have done a lot more hunting and a lot less, we just basically drove. Like every other day we were driving for 8 hours or something, and it would be better to be able to space that out. So we're gonna take that away because I think I was not even on screen, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So anyway, um, but yeah, it was a fun hunt, and I am totally looking forward to our next hunt, which is going to be detecting the heartland. And then I might try to do one more hunt this year if I can find another good one in the fall. So we'll have to see. If you guys are doing any hunts, let me know what you got going on and maybe I'll check it out. Brad's got a new video out. He put the link up. You guys should check that out because as always, even though we're doing sort of just a wrap up of the Garrett event and kind of a bit of show and tell, I always want to encourage people to go check out each other's channels and to do the things, right? Because I think that's important. And Brad, if you want to come up for chat for a bit, I'll put the link up because I put it up earlier. Let's see here. And we're gonna, there we go. There's the link if you want to come up and hang out. And what I'm gonna do here, let me see. I have really weird tiny screen going on today. I don't know why. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a kind of a switch over as I get into summer and I get to do more detecting. We're going to be doing fewer live streams, but hopefully we'll be able to still catch up with people once a week or so. And it'll be more of these late night lives, which I know aren't great for the people that are in the East Coast, but it definitely is. It's starting to be hunting season again, and so I kind of have to shift my priorities a little bit about that. I also have not started doing my chicken chats in the morning yet, but I'm going to start streaming with the chickens as well. We actually, my husband has been getting up at 5 in the morning, and when he leaves for work at 6, he's been letting them out early, so we can't do chicken stampede because he's been covering it, and I just have been letting it be, because I there's if somebody's willing to do the work, then by all means, right? So that's what I think anyway. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let's go back. I just want to keep an eye on our chat as well and get here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So anybody else going to Detecting the Heartland? That's the next one that's coming up. That one is May. Let's see, it is May 19th, 20th, and 21st. And then I also saw there was I ran into a guy at the Garrett hunt who said there was one in North Dakota. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I think it's in June. Let's see here. We have to see. I can find it. Oh, I also really cool. I right before I left for Texas, I got permission to do the Blue Blanket Inn, which is an old school, and it's now privately owned. About 45 minutes from our house, so I'm looking for that. Oh, that is so cool, Lewis. He got a military button as well, so that's very cool. Yeah, my relics that I found were primarily bullets and stuff. Nothing too special there. I did find an old buckle, but that was over on the other side. It was not in the cow pasture. I think the cow pasture stuff was actually more of the planted stuff. Um, let me see if I can find this real quick. I gotta see. I sent the guy a message. So the question is whether or not I can figure out. Yeah, I'm not sure I can figure that out. It is a hunt in North Dakota. Let's see. and it's called, let's see here, Tri-State Treasure Hunters. That's right. Let me see if I can figure out if they have anything on the new thing. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything. Sorry, this is the group, or anybody else who's in like my area or up north who wants to check out this group. This is on Facebook. It's Tri-State Treasure Hunters. They're doing a hunt in June. And I was looking to see if there was a way I could still get in on the hunt, but I'm not seeing it. They're in Jamestown, North Dakota. And I'm just looking to see if they have a date while I'm on here. Oh, Lewis says he stayed at my buddy's parents' ranch for the Garrett hunt. They also raised chickens, horses, and donkeys. That is awesome. So did you hunt their ranch while you were there? Because I totally would have done that if I were you. Let's see. Yeah, where we stayed, it was kind of cool. Oh, that's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem, Brad. It's good to see that you can kind of come hang out. Let's see here. I'm just putting this in. Okay, so I did find the hunt. This is their second annual treasure hunt. Oh, that is amazing, Patty. When are you going to go? Because I think Samuel Farm is going to be, I think that there's lots of room to be hunting there. And in fact, if you could figure out who that group is that it does the hunts there, maybe you could see if you could participate in a group hunt sometime, because that would be fun. I am trying to open up this thing to see if I can find it. Okay, so this is June 10th and 11th in North Dakota, but I think they changed the dates and the location, but it's either before or after that. I don't remember what they said about changing the dates. Yeah, spring hunt. Yeah, let's see. All right. Grand Rapids, North Dakota, I have no idea where that is. It's up north somewhere. But they actually have like a couple different hunts and they're going to do like a little get together. So I think it'd be fun. And yeah, I'm going to actually email this guy. I think that would be a better way to get a hold of him. I'm going to go ahead and just send an email instead. Hey, Starika's in the house. Good to see you. And did you order any more stickers? Because I did have them on sale if you haven't ordered yet, just so you know. And we are, there we go, closing that out. We don't need 100 things open. So anybody else have anything exciting coming up? You have any other hunts you're going to be going to? What was the name of the group, Patty? Do you remember? And I should do is I want to see if there's a way to share. I was looking to see if there was a way to share the pictures from the hunt, but they're all on my phone. I don't think I've moved anything over yet. Oh, by the way, I also got to hunt with Bold Lion, which was really cool because I went over to Marshall, Texas. I got to hunt with him and his dad. And he has like a bounty hunter, and I loaned his dad one of my machines, so he got to do that as well. And yeah, I'm going to have to put my pictures together from the thing because they're all over the place. They're on two different phones, and none of them are in the computer. So no show and tell for me today. All right, so let's see here. Cartoons and Collecting says, one day I'll have to dig up my two old Freemason coins. One is from the early 1800s or early 1900s. The other one I've never seen anything quite like it. Both are quite rare. That is very cool. There's a Freemason lodge here or a Masonic temple or something here in town. I've been wanting to get permission to hunt. I did get to do the one that was up in Selby, and I got to get it back up there because the ground was really dry, and I think there's more stuff to be had. Oh, Sherry Lynn, that is so amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. He is cancer free. Yay. And that is so wonderful to hear. Let's see here. I'm just keep getting caught up with chat here to see if I missed anything. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do, we're not going to stay up super late tonight because we have to work in the morning and because I'm still recovering from my trip. So I am like crazy tired yet. But what I am going to do is get a race together for everybody who came tonight. And we're going to put the winner will get a spin on the prize wheel, and the loser will get onto the Groovy Loser Wheel because we have that is still going on. What we did is we're going to have 3 winners on the Groovy Loser Wheel, and we're doing it for like the spring, so we're actually going to run it for a while as opposed to having it be. Let's see here. And I have to change the dates on the Groovy Loser Wheel because it says Friday, March 31st. And we are now, the next Groovy Loser Wheel thing is going to run June 30th. And we actually might have that coincide with our 2,000 subscriber giveaway because we need to get that planned as well because we did make that milestone. I just haven't had time to even start planning that. I do know that we're giving away a silver treasure hunt round for anybody among the people that did a shout out video for me or shout out short. And we also have Nocta Macro sent me a digging tool. So we've got a digging tool on there and we're going to have some other prizes. We're going to get that all together and give everybody the details on how to enter as well. But let's go ahead and get this so the spring 2023 Groovy Loser Wheel is going to be going through this month and next month yet, and then we will do 3 winners out of it. So we will draw 2 off the top and last man standing. So we'll do that, and let's go ahead and we do already have some people on there, so we'll get that going, and then we'll also get Duck Race going here as well. If you have not commented, please do comment so that we can get you onto the race, okay? And we're going to do, let's see, what is this? This is May. So we've already passed all of the holidays. Hey, Jean is here. Good to see you. And thank you for noting. Welcome back. I appreciate that. And Bad Idea Lab is here as well. Good to see you. Let's see, we got to log into this thing. I did renew this because apparently it was an annual membership, so I renewed that. You guys should let me know if you guys want to do a trivia night sometime this month because we could definitely do another trivia night if you guys are interested. I'm just not going to be doing as many weekend live streams because as long as we have daylight, I'm going to be out playing in the dirt. It's a priority for me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I am not sorry. I just like playing in the dirt. Let's see here. Since it's a spring going on summer, I think we shall do looking for something that looks spring-like here and definitely not summer-like. Let's see. Yeah, all the holiday stuff is done. And for Dwayne Narval, we always avoid spiders. But I haven't seen Dwayne tonight. Have you guys seen Dwayne around? Because I haven't seen him in a while. We're going to go sack race. And we'll go like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And we'll get some names together. We'll do a happy little race to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. So make sure you're commenting because I'm going to pull my names out of chat. And let's see here. I'm going to get caught up with it here real quick and see. Canadian trivia? Yeah, so not happening. I tell you what, you create the Canadian trivia and it will be all, you know what it would be is it'd be all those, there's all these wonderful comedians that come out of Canada and they were all in that, was it Boys in the Hall? Something like that. It was, I'm trying to remember. There was some kind of 90s comedy that, all these guys came out of. Um, let's see here. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to view live chat. And we are going to view participants. We're going to get some names together because that's how we do it. And then once we get the names up, you guys will have to make sure you comment if your name's not already being shown. So that's not it. That's not working at all. Let's try this again. Get these people out of here. See, that's not. Why is this not allowing me to select it and copy it? Let's try copy. We're going to go. There we go. Better. All right, so I got cartoons and collecting. I got Chew. I got Connie Barnes. Get out of there. Yami Barnaby. Jean. And we're going to do a special thing for members as well when we do our 2K giveaway. So when we put that together, keep an eye out for that as well because we are going to be doing something special for our members. All right, so I got 17 people in chat. I only have 11 on the list, so we're going to need some help here. Let me know if I'm going to read your names and let me know if I have not read you off. Got cartoons and collecting. Chew, Connie Barnes, Giami Barnaby. I got Jane. I know that Hot Mess was in, and I think she's just letting it run. She's just not in chat right now. Go ahead and put her in. And as always, my Corner Gas, I actually liked that show, and it's New Kids in the Hall. That's right. Exactly. Jean, Louis Villarreal, Off-Road Adventure, Sherilyn Martin, Silas Marnie, Starika, and Bad Idea Lab. Let's see. Patty DeSharoon hasn't commented in a little bit, but she was here a minute ago. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just going to scroll up a bit, see if there's anybody else. And as always, my members are sticky. If you are a 1, 2, 3, 4 member or above, you're sticky for the races. So let's see. Do I have Connie Barnes is in? Got Bad Idea Lab. Got you. And you guys will have to let me know if you guys are interested in doing morning chicken chat because we could definitely work those into my schedule. I just have to get caught up with I took off 2 weeks from work, so I'm playing catch up for the next week or so. And once I get caught up, then I should be able to start having a normalized schedule and be able to sneak in a morning chicken chat as well. That's the plan anyway. Let's see, cartoons and collecting. And again, you guys, special shout out to Cartoon Alley for drawing me that picture. That was amazing. Hope you guys had a chance to check it out. And let's see. Oh, Brad Welch is not on here. Let's get Brad back on here. You know who else I haven't seen forever is Thomas in Poland. So I got to get caught up with everybody. I just feel like I've been out of the loop for so long. Um, Marty V is here. Hey, and Marty, I got your email. I just responded. I am so looking forward to coming and hanging out with you and your lovely wife and going and doing the things. I got to figure out schedule wise how this is all going to work, but I think we're going to plan to come out on Thursday, so we'll have all day Friday to goof off, and then go to the get together that we're having. Whatchamacallit, the Garrett thing, or not Garrett, the Protecting the Heartland thing. I heard Quarter Hoarder and Dog Tag Doug are going to be there, so that's pretty cool. And I'm sure KG and Ringy are going to be there too. I ran into them at Detecting the Heartland, or no, at the Garrett Hunt. Also ran into Nugget Noggin and his girlfriend. So that was kind of cool. There's a lot of YouTube people were there. So it's kind of neat, but there was not, I've missed so much. I do. I feel like I've missed out on stuff. You'll have to get me caught up on what all's going on in the detecting world because I have been so out of the loop. I've just been out playing in the dirt like a happy fool and having fun, by the way. Oh, yeah, Duck Dynasty dude was there too. Actually didn't meet him. I was told to go give Aqua Chigger a hug, and I did so against my better judgment and got a picture with him. Um, and got to have dinner with Gypsy Jules and some of the other YouTuber people. We all went out to an Italian restaurant for dinner one night. That was really fun. Um, But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think it's kinda neat to be able to connect with people, and I thought it was really cool I got to meet Tri Valley and his dad because, it's just like the real people that are out detecting and that are all like, we're all in about the same boat, like, we all just kinda got started with YouTube in the last few years, and we go out and we go detecting, and it's fun to go hunting together. That's the people I wanna meet. I'm not as interested in meeting somebody with a bazillion viewers. Marty says he got the Manicore. Oh, congratulations. That's like one pricey little machine, isn't it? How are you liking it? And Lewis says that he got JC signed his badge. Well, that's very cool. Yeah, I did pick up a Garrett hat for my husband because I went over to the Garrett booth and they were putting away stuff after they'd done their giveaways. And I was like, Eric couldn't come to the hunt. So I was like, can I grab one of these for my husband? She says, put it on, or I said, how can I get one for my husband? She's like, put it under your shirt and walk away quickly. So that's what we did. So, all right. So let's just check and see if we have everybody we need to be on the race and we'll get this started. I've got 19 in the chat. I've got 15 in the race. So if you don't see your name, please say something. We'll get you on here. Got Brad Welch, Cartoons and Collecting, Chew, Connie Barnes, Giami Barnaby, Hot Mess Fishing, Jean, Louis Villarreal, Marty Verstel, Off-Road Adventure, Patty Disharoon, Sherilyn Martin, Silas Marner, um, Starika, Bad Idea Lab. Oh, and Paula Armandiris was in here earlier too. And let's get Paula in here as well. And because the deal is that if you're in the race but you're not here to claim, that gets you onto the wheel. It gets you onto the Groovy Loser wheel. So we're gonna Armand. I think I'm spelling her name wrong. Armandiris, dear. Oh yeah, this is not right here. Let's do it that way. I think it's Dearest like that. That looks right. Chew is on the list. Yes, they are alphabetical. And see, I knew Hot Mess was lurking. I knew she was in there. Aqua Trigger is a really nice guy. He actually was quite sweet, and it was nice to meet him in person. And Gypsy is just very gracious, so she's very nice. I like her a lot. And I saw Digger Dawn, but I didn't go up and talk to her because she was busy and stuff. I mean, I get kind of shy when I'm around too many people. So it was a good thing that Rach took me under wing and we got to hang out because that helped. She's not shy one bit. All right, guys, we're going to get this race going. I have 16 in. I've got 20 in chat. Here's your last call for getting on the race. If you would like a duck in this race, or actually a sack in this race, you need to speak up now, or we will go ahead and get it rolling. And I have, let's see, I'm just checking chat to see if anybody else said anything that I would have missed. And going up a ways, I think I got everybody who has been in. I think I have Silas. Yes, I do. Starika says, how's my chickens? Your chickens are doing great. And we are trying to find a boy turkey right now because I have girl turkeys who are sad because they don't have a boyfriend. So we are looking for a male bronze-breasted turkey right now to keep the girls company. And the chickens, I think we just called 4 roosters because we had 9 of them, and that's way too many roosters. But the balance now is a little better. I think we're down to about 60 chickens in all, and I think there's 4 roosters, or maybe 5. So that's the where we're at with our chickens. And I will start going out and walking with them and hanging out. Now that the weather's nicer, it was 34 degrees this morning, but once it starts to warm up a little bit more in the morning, then I really do like getting out and hanging out with them. All right, so I think we've got everybody on the list, and we've given everybody a chance to speak up if they wanted to be on the race, and I haven't seen anybody complain that they're not on the list. So we're going to roll with it. And, oh yeah, Chew is on the list. He was already on the list to begin with. All right, we're going to go ahead. I got 16 on the race. And we're going to just run a happy little quick race because what we want to do, actually, no, it is 10:49. We're going to run a 555 race. And the reason for that is I have to make sure Tanner has gone to bed. I have to run up and check on him or he will lurk and read until midnight. And that's what he does. My aunt had a male turkey named Tom. He was so mean, no need for a watchdog. Oh my. Brad, yes, you are in. You're on the top of the list. And, ooh, Marty V setting up a teepee and going camping. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we set up camping reservations for the river over Memorial Day weekend. And we're actually going to be bringing a tent with us on our little trip in case we decide to camp out on site one of the nights or something. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, Brad, you're in there. See, at the top. You know what? Nugget Noggin is very sweet. He was busy chatting with people, and I was like, over there in a whole giant group of people. So I was sort of listening, but I wasn't really, I didn't interrupt, but he was very sweet. All right, we're going to go ahead and set it at 555. We're going to grow this on screen, super full screen like this, so that everybody can see what's going on. And we're going to put on some background sounds because the race sounds don't play, but I think the background sounds do. So you guys get to the shuffle characters one time. Camping is so fun. I am so looking forward to that this spring. We just have to get the camper cleaned out because it's not ready to go at all. So I have that to look forward to do between now and the end of the month as well. We're going to go ahead and run some music. We're going to go ahead and run some Whit Hill. You guys know Whit Hill, definitely. If you don't know her music, go check it out at whithill.com.
Have never lost
and good luck, everybody.
Belt buckle in my life. I have never lost a harmonica. I have never left a mason jar in the yard. I'm perplexed at these phenomena, and so I cry. How'd this get here? How'd this get here? Tell me how'd this get here? On a lovely bluff high above the Cumberland, digging normal stuff one might expect. Out pops something I have never seen before, a coin from India, dated 1810, and so I cry. How'd this get here? It's got Persian question leads me to the endless question. Ooh, how'd this get here? La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Let's examine the belt buckle mystery. Buckles, plain and fancy, lost long ago, and I'm not talking about those buckles of the brave men who fell in battle, just the buckles of the ordinary Joes. How'd they get here? How'd they get here? Did belts fall off? Did pants fall down? How'd they get here? I have never lost a belt buckle in my life.
Well, I guess I didn't loop the music. That's my bad. Let's get you guys some more music, okay?
Deep in the woods, deep in the woods, it was ringing real good.
Man, 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go.
10 inches down, with
Cartoons and
solid
collecting's in
sound.
the front.
Mule shoe, you're so sweet. I'm gonna take you home with me. I dug it up for my baby.
These guys look like they're happy in tune with the music. That's awesome.
He says, go wash your hands. Look what I found underground for my baby. But he doesn't want it, no. 'Cause I dug it up. Out in a field with my ears peeled.
Yeah, I don't know where Edward is tonight, but I suppose I could be commenting instead of just chilling to music, huh? Giammi Barnaby is in the lead. Paula Almadir is right behind her. Everybody's hopping like crazy. Bad Idea Lab is running up and he's making a move. Brad Welch is coming up on the outside. And with a minute 15 left, could be anybody's race at this point. Patty DeShrew is starting to jump ahead, literally. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to make this? Hot Mess Vision starting in 59 seconds. She's starting to hop forward. Just don't know. And let's see here. We've got, I don't know how to change the volume, but let's see if we can make it a slight bit quieter here. Like that. That's a little better. And Brad Welch is hopping forward. Giammi Barnaby's holding steady. And Chu is in third place at this point, but he's right there with Brad Welch. 27 seconds left to go. Let's see what we got here. What do you guys think it's going to be? Chu's holding steady, but somebody's going to come right at the end. Let's see what happens with 10 seconds left. And everybody's sort of falling back. Brad Welch is pulling forward. Brad Welch is holding, but here comes Cartoons and Collecting, and it's going to be Louis Villarreal. Congratulations, Louis. There we go. I'll go ahead and pause that out. There we go. So congratulations. You get first place, which means you get a spin on the prize wheel. And let's see what the lineup looks like. Cartoons and Collecting was right behind him with Guillaume Barnaby in third, followed by Chew Off-Road Adventures, and going down the very end, we have Silas Marner. So Silas gets onto the Groovy Loser wheel, and Louis Villarreal gets a spin on the prize wheel. And you guys got to tell me if you're interested in doing trivia sometime this month. We'll set up a trivia game, and we'll let people who come in second or third on the podium will also get on the Groovy Loser wheel. But on the races, it is just first and last. That's all we do. So first and last and bragging rights, right? All right, let's go ahead and stop screen there. And we're going to switch over so that I'm going to get Silas onto the Groovy Loser wheel before I forget. And actually right now we have 7 people in total on it. It is, this is what we've got so far. Lauren O'Reilly, VT Redneck, Edward Trash Talker, Lauren O'Reilly, Connie Barnes, and Silas Marnie. So that's what it looks like currently, and we'll keep adding to that as we go. So go ahead and save that out. And that's this one. That way we keep that going. And then we'll do is, I need to find my wheel so that Louis can take a spin on the wheel as well. Let's see. Yes, Silas, you're a V man. That's right, because you're on the Groovy Loser wheel. I don't know what else to call it. That's what we're just going to go with because that's as clever as I get sometimes. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to my page. And we're going to add that back to the stream. And that way we can load our wheel spin. And actually I need to edit my spin, make sure everything in there is stuff we still have. And I wanted to add some of the Garrett goodies on here too. So we've got we got these really cool little Garrett travel backpacks too. But I only picked up one of those. I don't know if it's going to go on the loser on the wheel yet. But we did get an extra Garrett travel sewing kit. We're going to put that on there. And we got a Garrett spoon, which I don't know. They just had them. They were cool. And put that on there as well. And then there was also a Garrett book, which was cool. So we add those in as well. And I'm just checking here to see what else is on here to see if there's anything we need to take off at this point, because we need to make sure if it was given out already, it's not still on here. And I think everything else looks good. We did get some new poker chips that our new poker chips have the Groovy Loser wheel emblem on them. And we're going to go ahead and put one of those on the prize wheel too. And the regular Diggin' poker chips, we actually are close to out of them. And I got to make sure everybody who was promised one gets one and stuff before we roll over to the new one. So we're going to do it that way. We're going to make Groovy poker chips be the next set that are on here. And then probably if I go to reorder poker chips when this next set's done, I'll probably go with Cartoon Alley's new icon, because I'm going to switch that for my channel thing as well. So we're going to go ahead and save that. Danbo the Pyro's in the house. Good to see you. You know, I probably had, that's why I wanted to go through and make sure the wheel had everything in there because it's been a while, huh? But we still have quite a few things on the wheel. Hey, we can go ahead and hit add to stream. We'll split it and we'll go full screen so you guys can see. And you can see on here, got 54 items on the wheel, including, we still have a vintage postcard left from Washington, D.C., Amazon gift cards, Diggin' t-shirts, copper rounds, collectible coins, collectible matchbooks, stamps, the the new Garrett goodies that I found are in there as well. And I think that's it. Oh, you know, the other thing I was going to add to this though is I wanted to put a wheat penny folder on there. And this is not a folder full of wheat pennies. This is the folder so that you can start your own wheat penny collection. But I wanted that to be on there, and that I would ship directly from Amazon. But those things are amazing to have. And as you're finding coins, I think it's really cool to try to you know, like fill a book. I think that's cool. So anyway, we'll do that. And show my email. Make sure you email me with your mailing address so that I can get your prizes out to you. And let's see here. Oh, and Stickman's here too. Stickman has a wheel spin coming. So he's going to get to spin the wheel after Louis Villarreal does. So we're going to go ahead and start this picker. And so this first spin is for my race winner. So congratulations, Louis, and good luck. And you got a transportation token. So I'll get that out to you along with one of our new stickers. And since I didn't get a chance to see you at the hunt, I will get a poker chip out to you too. So you can have one, since I would have given you one if I'd seen you at the hunt. It was just a really, really crazy busy week. So and we'll get that out with our new sticker too. Just make sure you email me your address. Unless I can check and see if you're in the book already. Yeah, I don't have you in the book under L. So email me where you want that mailed to and I'll take care of it. Hey, Looter8's in the house. Good to see you, Looter8. Old Belle is here as well. Got all sorts of people flowing in tonight. And it's good to see you. It's been a while. And Stickman, you've got a wheel spin coming from the Coin and Around duck race. It was from a few weeks ago, but I was out on travel for the Garrett Memorial Hunt, and this is the first live stream since. So if you're ready, we'll go ahead and get your prize, and we'll go ahead and remove that. That doesn't work that way. Okay, that didn't actually remove it, but it's okay. I have more than one transportation token, so we can go with it. And let's go ahead, and if you're ready, we'll go ahead and spin your prize. Good luck. And you get a Dash Rooster pin, and those are limited edition. There are only 10 of them made, and we will get that out to you as well. And you had that plus a Mardi Gras token, I believe, coming from that race. So we will get those back out to you. Just make sure you email me, iamdetecting@gmail.com, with your mailing address. We'll get that out to you. Cartoons and collecting. Absolutely. Stickman, you may be wrenched. There you go. You have a blue wrench. And remember that we just give people blue wrenches so that they can click on each other's channels and get to them directly. You're not really expected to do anything else on the channel. You do not need to remove chat messages, hide, or put people in timeout. That is not what we have our moderators do. Okay? There you go. And you are now a standard moderator. Congratulations, you have been wrenched. And Looter8 says he's eating peanut butter on toast. Well, thank you for sharing. And Cheetos. Ooh, Cheetos sound good. The puffy ones, though, not the crunchy ones. Crunchy ones are not the same. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close this out. And let's see what we got here going on. I think I was looking here. We've got just a little bit after 11. It's not too bad at all. Appreciate you guys coming out. I know that it's been kind of a long while since I've been out and alive, and I am going to be streaming again next week. We're going to do 2 more Monday streams. One to share the love, and the other, I think we will do trivia, and we'll be able to hang out and do stuff. Remember to check out Mike's video for Cladman. It premiered tonight. Make sure you make a comment and make sure that you tell him Diggin sent you. If you make a comment on Mike's video, I will actually enter you into one of our special giveaways. So I will look at that, but I will look for something that tags me on that. Okay. So again, this is the video for that. It's only 9 in Eastern Washington State. That's true, but in South Dakota here it's 11. And everybody else in the whole house is in bed except for my son was reading, so I went and chased him to bed just a minute ago and gave him a couple melatonin gummies to help relax him so he gets to get some sleep hopefully. Trying to hang out, but it's really hard to focus on this. Why? Am I not compelling enough to keep you focused or what? Bad idea, Lab. Just checking. What about Cheetos smelled wrong? What? Oh, thank you, Stickman. I appreciate it. And yeah, Cheetos are delicious. I have to admit that was part of our road food. When we were traveling, we got a bunch of sunflower seeds, the bacon cheeseburger, or no, what are they? Cheeseburger something. They're not bacon cheeseburger. They're just cheeseburger something or other. Sunflower seeds. So they're Wild Dutchman, and they actually have less salt than most sunflower seeds, so they don't like rip up your mouth. Like you can eat them for hours when you're driving. So we had those for road snacks. Plus we bought like beef jerky at 3 different road stops just to try it. And then we had Cheetos, and that was kind of the food for all of our traveling stuff. Super awesome culinary habits while we were on the road. But back home now, so we're going to get back on track. And wait a minute. Talk to me, Joe. What is this? Henrietta hit our fam hard. What is Henrietta? Thanks, Stickman, appreciate it. What is this? Am I missing out on something that happened? Like, was there a tornado or a tropical storm or something that I don't know about? Now I'm gonna have to look it up while I'm talking to you guys because I want to know. Or come up and tell me what's going on because you're always welcome to come up on stream if you'd like to. I pinned a link at the top of our initial chat. Henrietta. I'm not seeing that as a tornado. Let me see. Henrietta and news. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Let's see. No, this is missing girls? What I'm sorry. What do you I don't know. I'm missing out. A massacre. Oh my. Henrietta, Oklahoma. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. I did see something just come up and it does sound horrific. I'm not going to read it on screen, but I will definitely check that afterwards. I have been a little bit out of the loop. I had no idea this was going on. Is this just go today? Let's see. I'm just looking at this. Oh, geez. All right, there's a cheery note. I'm sorry that that's something. Yes, just put in dash pin. Put in dash pin and Mardi Gras token. I think that's the other thing you have that you won. And your address. All right, and we'll get that out to you. Plus, if there was anything, I don't think I have anything else I had on list for you. I do have some other items that I have to mail to people that are listed on here, and I have to go clean my desk and get this stuff out the door. But we will hopefully be able to do that here soon. I am been juggling a whole lot of stuff, but we are getting, yes, Lewis, you are absolutely right. And yeah, that's awful. And that is such an I don't know. You know what's going on there. There's a lot of stuff going on in our world today, I have to say, that just makes me want to go stand in a field and go look for history. So let's see. Anybody else have anything cheerful they can talk about before we finish out tonight? Or do we just do another sack race just to get everybody off that topic and back onto something a lot more cheerful? Because now I'm a little sad. What do you guys think? Oh, and is anybody else? Ooh, jalapeno Cheetos. Bleh. That sounds yucky. That sounds very spicy. I'd have to say no. I think the puff ones are the best. The crunchy ones are not nearly as good. And Silas is in Western Kentucky. So you should go hunting with Hot Mess because she's in Kentucky too, somewhere. Just saying. Um, I think it'd be really cool to do more collaborative hunts. And that's what I really hope to do on this trip. This last trip, I got to hunt with Patty DeSharoon, and then I got to hunt with Bold Lion, and then I got to hunt with the homeowners that own the bed and breakfast we stayed at in Jefferson, and I actually helped my homeowner find I think it was a 1946 silver Washington. So he was really excited about that. And well, thank you, Stickman. I'm actually not rested. I'm tired, but thank you. I'm working on it. I will get back on track here, I'm sure, like within a week. I just have to get my sea legs back. Patty, you know what? You have said the most uplifting thing in our whole thing tonight. She says that she went to spend time with her beautiful granddaughter this weekend. She's a little angel, and that is awesome. Silas says he lives outside of what's left of Mayfield. And Jean says Reese's eggs, and I'm not sure why. Oh, because we have somebody's talked about a Kit Kat bar earlier. Okay, we're gonna make Ro hungry. Is that what it's gonna be now? That you guys are gonna make me go look for a Reese's cup because I know there were peanut butter cups in our grocery run that we did on Saturday after the state shoot. Which, by the way, Tanner did good. He showed up. He kept cool, calm, and composed, and he hit the target every time. When I thought that was amazing for his first shot at the state archery competition. You know, at least he wasn't lobbing the arrows under the target and hitting the backstops and stuff. So I know. My expectations were I had pretty low expectations simply because, you know, first time when you're in a competition meet like that, it's hard to focus and really do that. But he did a good job, I thought. And I'm really proud of him that he managed to qualify for state and he went and he got it done. So that was really cool. And hopefully next year he'll make archery as well. And we will. It's okay, Bad Idea Lab. And thank you, Patty. It was actually really cool hanging out with Jersey Ray. I like her a lot. She is very down to earth and just calls it as she sees it. And we got along great. It was really fun. And I thought it was really neat that she take the time to ride with me and or actually follow. She followed out to go hunting too, and then she had to go back to Garrett because she was in on some of the raffle drawings. So she went back to the hunt after, and we went straight. Well, actually, we went back to our hotel room because we forgot to leave the tip for the maid. So we left the maid a tip, and then we headed over and met up with Bold Lion afterwards. So that was it was actually a really, really fun trip. I think that, expense wise, I probably could have found a cheap deal to Hawaii for a week for less than what I paid for gas and the travel and the hotels and everything to go down to Garrett and back. But I found some 3-ringer bullets and some cool, I got a whole handful of dimes and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, it's just the memories and just being able to get together with people that are in the hobby. I think that's really fun. And oh, there you go. You got to meet her dog. That's right. And yeah, he was so enamored with my bed that he kept jumping on my bed the whole time we were in that cabin, and he kind of left a little dog scent everywhere he went. It was super awesome. So it was, but he's a really sweet dog. My son just loved him, and he actually dog sat and walked him and did all the stuff. So he actually had fun doing that and stuff. The little cabins we stayed at were really cute. We had an Alice in Wonderland themed cabin, and it was the only thing that I really liked its location, except for it wasn't walkable to the Canton Flea Market. It was, like, on one end of the world, and we had to drive, like, 3 miles away to go to where the activities were, or 3 or 4 miles. So I thought we were gonna be on site, and we weren't. Um, and the other thing is the road to it was very, rutted, so it would not have been good if I'd driven a car there. It was a good thing I had my truck 'cause my truck could handle it just fine. But at any rate, it was a good hunt. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to this next hunt, which is gonna be, detecting the heartland near Galena, Illinois. Gonna be meeting up with Marty Verstel. Gonna do a little hunting the day before, or the day of. Actually, Marty, I'll be coming out Thursday night, and well, if you have Friday off, then we can go detecting. And Stickman, yes, but can you please not flood the chat with comment after comment like that? I have been purposely trying not to derail that conversation. We can certainly have a side conversation at any time if you'd like, but we're not going to do this in the live stream, okay? But I wish you all the best. And congrats on your win tonight, and send me your address. We'll get that out to you, okay? All right, so let's see, what else? Okay, we're not looking at the Henrietta stuff anymore. We'll look at that later because that was evil, and totally don't want to go off topic with that. I did want to see if anybody else is going to any hunts. Um, like, I don't know. I mean, Digstock's already coming on. What are the other big hunts that are coming up in like East Coast stuff? Because I'd like to plan one more hunt, if possible this year. And my email address is showing on screen. It's iamdetecting@gmail.com. I think that's what your Jean is noting. I'm not sure. But I would love to know what other hunts are coming up if anybody knows of anything, because I think it would be fun to do something later this year as well. Marty says you're always off. Well, you know what? I'm sure it will be fine. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know. You'll have to give me, like, I think you sent me your address, but we'll have to give me some pretty good directions too if you get a chance, so we find the place. If there is a town square in your town, my son is now fully engaged in trying to find pokey stops, so we'll have to see if we can run him around town a little bit while I'm there, and that'll be fun. And then I don't know what the agenda looks like, Marty, as far as the actual thing. Is it mostly Saturday or Saturday and Sunday hunting? Do you know? Or should I pull it up real quick? Let me see here. Oh, I don't know if they've even put an agenda up. You've been eyeballing that house forever? Well, that's awesome. I saw the pictures. It looks like it's going to be an amazing permission. And does the homeowner, is he going to want to go hunting with us? Because we definitely could do something if you wanted to. I'll be traveling with 2 detectors at least anyway. And then it sounds like you just got a new toy, so your old toy would be an option as well. I am looking at Detecting the Heartland, and I'm wondering, let's see, Midwest Silver Shootout. Yeah, there's no upcoming events for Detecting the Heartland, so that's not helpful. I was looking to see if they'd had possibly posted anything on what the agenda is. Okay, here's the map. Camping will be near the Spirit Pavilion and Church area. Schedule events. We have made custom-made badges where you write your name with a marker. And there'll be a kids entertainer with music, with a magic show and teach kid tricks. So that's kind of cool. And here's the schedule. That's what I was hoping for. And it looks like it is all day Saturday and nothing Sunday. Does that sound correct? That's awesome, Marty. The that means that if he really likes you, he'll come over and hang out with you, and he'll be talking your ear off, and I'll have my headphones on. I'll be hunting like crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I do that to Eric though sometimes. He gets to talking to people whenever we're out hunting, and I'll just like note what he's doing and then keep going. I was just looking to see if there had anything going on Sunday. Anytime after 10 a.m. for camping on Friday. But we're gonna come stay with you, I think, at least one night and get settled. I don't know what their camping stuff is or what that situation looks like. Showing a lot of prizes for the hunt. I don't know. Marty, if you're, do you know what the deal is as far as, maybe we should have a conversation on the phone at some point, or come up and we'll chat off, backstage sometime next week before, during, or after the live stream. Let's get up and talk because yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I don't think they have anything going on Sunday. I think it's all Saturday, but I'm not entirely sure. I could write Casey, I guess. They got the Friday night get together, and then they're doing a lunch thing, and then I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, we'll figure it out. And if anybody else knows of any hunts coming up, I would love to know about them as well. Bad Idea Lab says his cat is running laps up and down the trailer. Oh, awesome. That is cool. Patty, you have so many places to detect around you. You seems like you're just raking in everywhere you go, and you have so many of those houses in your area. You could start door knocking, get to know your neighbors. I mean, honestly, I think that would be a good place to start. Plus, there's a lot of other places. It seemed like, you're like right in the center of all sorts of areas. So I think that's cool. Yeah, Marty says he used to camp there back in the day. That's really cool. This is the church camp thing. And yeah, I don't know. We'll have to talk. I don't know if it would be worthwhile to bring my bigger truck and have it set up so we could car camp one night on site, or if we want to just bring a tent, or if we want to just stay at your house the whole time and just show up to hunt and then leave and go where we have nice beds and a shower. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm still getting my sea legs back from my other trip, and then like in a week or so, I'm going to start thinking about what I need to get done. I did figure out we're leaving here on the 16th because I have a dentist appointment in the morning. Therefore, I really can't work the rest of the day. Going to drive out to Sioux Falls and visit my son's grandma because he wants to spend some time with her. And then from there, we're going to go to Kensett, Iowa. I'm going to go hunting at a homestead over there on the way. And then I think from Brandon to Kensett's about 4 hours, and then, or 4 or 5 hours, and then Kensett to Galena is about 5 hours, I think. And I don't remember the name of town you live in, but I know you emailed me. So I'll figure that out too, so that I'm mapping to directly the right place. Oh, you're welcome, Liz. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And congratulations on the win. And take your dogs for a walk. Do the things, right? And Patty says she has a lot of open fields. Who owns the open fields? I just wonder, because just because they're open doesn't mean they're available unless you figure out the owners, right? But if you have one that, if they're about to do construction somewhere, the Village of Warren, that's right, and that's Illinois. And Illinois is, yep, I got this. I should write this down. I'm going to write Warren on that day. There we go. And the day before, we're going to write Kensett, Iowa. And the day before, we're writing Brandon, South Dakota. So now I know where I'm staying each night. We got this. Oh, lightning storm going on right now. Oh, wow. That's cool. It's totally clear here. And good night, Lewis. Thanks for coming. Hey, guys, I think it's time for us to go ahead and wrap it tonight because, again, I got to work early in the morning and it is just one of those days. Plus, I wanted to take a moment and actually watch Mike's video to the end because the music sounded really good, but I wanted to see. I understand I put a clip in there somewhere that I have it. There's a call out in there somewhere. And I wanted to see what that looks like as well because I haven't had a chance to do so. So we're going to check that out. And it looks like there's also Kep Valley, Digging with Deej. Indiana Tones are also in there as well. So guys, check out Mike's video. Make sure you make a comment and definitely be sure to tune in next week. We're going to do Digging After Dark on Monday night after Monday Digs. And we're going to do that next week and the week after. And then we'll have the following week off because we'll be out doing Detecting the Heartland. Later, Chew, good to see you. Appreciate it. Marty B, good night. And have fun camping. I hope you have an amazing time. And yes, thanks, Danbo. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you ring the notification bell if you want to see more content from me, and especially if you'd like to see comments about what's coming up with our future giveaways and stuff, because I post those in our community section. And other than that, let's see. Thank you, Stickman. I'll take a look for that. I'm not going to check emails anymore tonight, but I will look for that tomorrow and try to get those out. I'm going to try to get caught up with things I need to ship this week and hopefully get everything out the door before my next road trip. So that's, we've got a week and a half roughly to make that all happen. So we'll see how far we get. And other than that, any other questions, comments, or whatever, you want to post a link to your channel or something coming up that you got going on, please do. Thanks, Patty. Love your emojis. And it was really great meeting you in person. I really enjoyed that. And I hope we get to hunt again sometime. If I can make it down to Texas again, never know. I think next time I might fly, but you never know. I do have, we did regional meetings in Texas last fall. And I picked the regional meeting in North Carolina because the flight was easier. But when they do the regional meetings next time, if they do Kansas, I'll do Kansas, and if they do Texas, I might consider doing Texas instead of North Carolina. We'll have to see because either way, wherever I go, I'll just bring my detector and hunt when I go. All right, anything else? I think I got everything else covered. Appreciate y'all being here. Good night, Cartoons and Collecting. Appreciate you. Definitely send me an email and let me help with the postage, at least for that picture that you drew, because that was amazing. Danbo the Pirate, thanks for coming. Stickman, thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Choose Sherry Lynn. Let's see, anybody else we're missing here? And Sherry Lynn, I'm so happy that your husband's better and that he's cancer-free. That is amazing. Marty V, can't wait to meet you. And we'll have to make sure you send me a quick list of what you all think I should be bringing you because I'll bring stuff when I come. And let's see here. Bad Idea Lab, thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here as well. Jean, it was good to see you. I'm glad that I am back and I get to interact with people again. I think that's amazing. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's see, let's go ahead and close out. We're going to play out on Whit Hill's album because we do enjoy it so much. So we're going to go ahead and show her info. I'm going to take off my email address because if you don't have it by now, you don't get it now. And let's go ahead and finish with Whit Hill. So thanks for coming, guys, and digging out. We're going to get this going. There.
Never left a mason jar in the yard. I'm perplexed at these
Good night, Hot Mess Fish and Alicia. I can't wait to get to hunt with you one of these days. Good night, Jean. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And it is a very cool song. And guys, check out Whit Hill's album if you haven't done so already. We've given away as many copies as we could get in right now, but we are definitely fully supportive of getting some more. If we have more people winning them, we definitely buy some more and get them out to you guys. I love the album. I'm going to turn up the music and just let it rip. So,
Persian words, how
and
did get here?
taking out.
Oh, the quizzical expressions as I hold these lost possessions. This metallurgical obsession leads me to the endless question. How'd this get here? La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Let's examine the belt buckle mystery. Buckles, plain and fancy, lost long ago, and I'm not talking about those buckles of the brave men who fell in battle, just the buckles of the ordinary Joes. How'd they get here? How'd they get here? How'd they get here? How'd they get here? Did belts fall off? Did pants fall down? How'd they get here? I have never lost a belt buckle in my life.